From Buccaneer Stadium on the campus of Mission Bay High School in San Diego, California, America's finest city, this is the Orange County Football Club Television Network's presentation of Npsl Southwestern Conference Match Day 8 action. Your Orange County Football Club taking on their San Diego foes, ASC San Diego, the club formerly known as Albion Pros. Npsl stalwarts going into their third season in the National Premier Soccer League, and this, a match here in 2018. In May of 2018, a match for first place, a battle of first and second in the Southwestern Conference. Again, ASC San Diego coming in with a 6-1-1 mark, and Orange County FC 5 wins, no losses, undefeated this season, 3 draws to their names. That one Albion loss, it came to this very OCFC side. So certainly some revenge on the minds of the hosts this evening, as well as some ideas of separation at the top for the host, ASC San Diego. A very warm good evening from me, Nate Abaurea. Not the warmest, brightest evening by San Diego standards. In fact, some gloomy gray weather on our hands. No rain in the forecast, but dark skies over the top of us as we get ready for this 6 p.m. kickoff, a few minutes after 6 o'clock, as these two sides get ready to square off. We'll bring you these starting lineups now. First off, for the home side, Albion Soccer Club, ASC San Diego, what we'll call a 3-2-4-1 formation. It rotates quite a bit of fluidity for Ziggy Korotowski's side, the man who's been at the helm for Albion since their inception in the NPSL as Albion Pros back in 2016. Ziggy Korotowski's lineup goes as follows. Jean-Antoine Super Jean in goal, the Haitian sensation wearing number 00 on his back. 3 central defenders, Alex Berkolds, Kuba Waligorski, and Sergio Enriquez. 2 holding midfielders, Luis Cardona and Felipe Laborio. Look out for Felipe Laborio, such a treat to watch. He's played all 3 seasons with Albion since 2016. Dallin Cutler on the wing, Michael Turner on the other wing, number 8 and number 13 on the Albion side. Rather interchangeable, you'll see them on both wings throughout the game. Eric Avila and Sean Callahan in between Turner and Cutler, and Amani Walker up top for the host, again managed by Ziggy Korotowski, ASC San Diego. For the visitors from Orange County, managed by U.S. soccer legend Paul Caligiuri, Brandon Gomez in goal, a 4-3-3 setup for Mr. Caligiuri, Alex Ferreira, Eric Mueller, Kevin Belmonte, and Daniel Yo, the back line from left to right, getting real excited here at Buccaneer Stadium. Daniel Crisostomo, Michael Bryant, and Armando Flores, the 3-man midfield, and up top, Dakota Collins out left, Connor Gordon out right, and in between those two, the man who shared the Golden Boot in the NPSL Southwest last year with Amani Walker, Mr. Alessandro Canale. And we are underway here at Mission Bay High School, Buccaneer Stadium, what some people refer to as broader Pacific Beach, if you're familiar with San Diego geography. Again, my name is Nate Abaurea. A pleasure and a privilege to be with you, coming to you live inside the OCFC television network. Orange County with possession early on, as it's worked back to the goalkeeper, Brandon Gomez. We're on the far side trying to keep this one in as Felipe Laborio. He's unable to do so. An early throw for Orange County. The last match for the blue-clad San Diegans came last week. A wild 3-2 victory out in Mesa, Arizona against FC Arizona. A big win that was on the road for the Albion. Here's Jean-Antoine with his first test. He flies out and collides with Kuba Waligorski. But everybody's okay as Antoine passes his first exam of the evening. Not the most difficult of tests for the bright orange-clad goalkeeper. Attacking from right to left in black, white, and orange. Visitors from Orange County who would love to get out of here with 3 points and leave as the first-place side in the Southwestern Division. Albion hopes much to the contrary. Wearing blue with the white shorts and the blue socks, attacking from left to right here in the first 45. On your smartphones, your tablets, your computers, desktops, laptops, wherever and however you're watching this thing, maybe plugging it into the big screen. It's good to be with you. Thanks for making OCFC and ASC San Diego a part of your Saturday evening plans. Good stuff moving forward for Orange County. Throw on the wing now. To be taken by Ferreira. Left back stepping up. It's into the middle. This could be a chance. This one's hit to the far post. What a save by Jean-Antoine. Had it covered all the way. Shane stands 6 feet 3 inches. He still had to get up for that one and tip it up over the top. Going over to take the corner kick is Alessandro Canale. Certainly the man to watch for the visitors in black. Amani Walker would love to outscore Alessandro and help Albion win this evening. First to this corner kick, it trickles through, and it is the aforementioned Amani Walker, center forward for the San Diegans. Actually back defending and booming that one clear. More pressure from the visitors. Oh, this could be a serious opportunity, and it's blasted high and wide. All into the middle for Albion. Possessing around the back. Sergio Enriquez played that one out for an Orange County throw. Again, the visitors press. Numbers forward. Closing down there was Luis Cardona. Luis Cardona then taken into a bear hug by his opponent. Eventually, whistle blows, and Jean-Antoine hit forward for the hosts. Good early stuff from Orange County. Trying to avoid a costly mistake there at the back with Amani Walker. On him was Eric Mueller. Dakota Collins on it for a moment. Laborio, one of his first touches of the evening. We're 5 minutes in. We're scoreless here at Buccaneer Stadium. This top of the table NPSL Southwest clash. Almost a mistake at the back. San Diego side, but Jean-Antoine, it's clear with the left foot. Daniel Yo heads down. This one's worked all the way back to the goalkeeper, Brandon Gomez. Again, as the drums rolled, Antoine was ready to trap that one, let it roll underneath his feet. Thankfully, it's not rolling all too hard. A costly mistake of his own is avoided. Kuba Waligorski, another man who's played all 3 NPSL seasons. This the 3rd season, the young existence. ASC San Diego, formerly Albion Pros. Kuba Waligorski, a mainstay in this side for Ziggy Koratoski. Eric Mueller, dispossessed at the back. Launched over, Michael Turner got up for it, headed partway out. Eric Avila, quite the experienced player. Eric Avila, long-time MLS man, wins a throw for the home side in blue. Avila, former FC Dallas player, Toronto FC, the old Chivas USA, Orlando City. Most recently played for Phoenix Rising in the USL. Ziggy Koratoski in his staff very grateful to have a player of his caliber playing for Albion. This one's out for an Orange County throw. Down near their corner flag, Daniel Yo. Right back. Go over to take this one. Strong challenge on that right wing. Ends up with a goal kick. Also ends up with a nice ovation for Alex Berkholz, who'd gone all the way up from his defensive position to win that challenge, albeit in the end of it, nothing more than a goal kick for the opponents. Still a nice moment. Oh, look out here, there was a ball on. Not played in time by Michael Bryant. Bryant, Crisostomo, and Flores, you'll see them rotate quite a bit in the center of the park for the visitors. Back with Antoine. Coming up on 9 minutes gone. Here at Buccaneer Stadium at Mission Bay. This one's on for Michael Turner. Michael Turner's through. The goalkeeper's out. Touch was too heavy in the end of it. Ends up as a half chance. All the way back with Antoine now. Chance here for Orange County. There's a chance for Orange County. This one ends up deflecting off of a player in black and orange and out for an Albion goal kick.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low?
What's going on? Stop.
Here's Laborio. Forward to Amani Walker. If you're just joining us, or if you've been with us, apologize for some brief technical difficulties. Doing our best to get back with you. And live inside the OCFC network here. Look out for Connor Gordon in space out left for Orange County. Instead, this one trickles all the way over to Jean-Antoine. Look out here. Could be a goal for the visitors to the far post, up and over with the left foot. Pressing forward, Orange County. Yet again, an opportunity here in the opening quarter hour. 14th minute, 0-0. ASC San Diego and your Orange County Football Club. Nate Abarea coming to you from Mission Bay High School here in San Diego. Look out here, though. Connor Gordon scuffs his shot. May have taken a deflection. Antoine prevents it from going over just in case and rolls out for ASC San Diego. We've played 14 minutes. Still scoreless in this top-of-the-table clash in the NPSL Southwest. Most of the possession in this match thus far, it's been in the Albion half. Orange County yet to do all too much with it. They have created a couple of serious opportunities, though. Can't really say the same for Albion. One foray forward led to a big touch from Michael Turner that was gobbled up by Brandon Gomez. They want to feed Canale. Canale's on it. Canale blast. Jean-Antoine saves. It was parried right back out into the middle, and Albion ended up getting it clear. Fighting for it is Dallin Cutler. And with numbers forward in black, it was a chance for the home side to press forward. But instead, it's worked all the way back around, and look out. Poking a foot in there was Connor Gordon. Jean-Antoine launches clear with the right. Amani Walker nudged in the back, fights it off. Who's going to pounce on the second challenge? The whistle comes a bit late there against Michael Bryant. Center referee this evening, Robert Sarfarez. Togahan Tarim and Alvaro Baez assisting him. And the man holding the board on the sideline, Alex Guerrero. Had a nice chat with Alex pre-match. It's always interesting. I find a fascination with the fourth official. It's the ultimate good cop, bad cop role in a soccer match. Fourth official, he just stands there on the sideline, yet he has to hear the most from both coaching staffs throughout the game. Let's talked about the role of the fourth official. Robert Sarfarez saying, you got to be there for me. Got to be that line of communication between the benches and myself as the center referee. 16 minutes and 40 seconds gone. 0-0. First place, second place, NPSL Southwest, ASC San Diego, and your Orange County Football Club. Albion would love to hand Orange County the first L of the NPSL season. Orange County did lose during the midweek to Fresno FC. A spirited effort, though. 0-0 all the way into extra time. Early goal in extra time for the Foxes out there at Chuck Chansey Park. So Fresno FC win that match 2-0 eventually. Second round of the Open Cup. Great story. Orange County FC making it to that point. Look out for OCFC 2019 Open Cup. And look out for OCFC here on a Saturday night in San Diego as they press forward. And could it be the opener for Canale? Shot was blocked after Canale had it knocked away, and now that's a foul in a very promising position. It was Michael Bryant taken to the floor, and Sarfares immediately called for it. And they tried to take it quick. What happened there? Well, miscommunication, and Albion are hoping to be the beneficiary. It's a crucial intervention there. And Kevin Belmonte. Belmonte, the center back for Orange County. Throw in for Albion. They've come into this game a bit, must be said, here in the last 5 minutes or so. Still the majority of possession and a couple of pretty much clear-cut chances. They've come to the feet of the visitors. Pressing forward now, though, Sean Callahan, Albion midfielder. He dices inside off that left wing. Amani Walker tries to play a little 1-2 with him. Doesn't come off the way Amani wanted it to. And now, Armando Flores has a chance to push forward for Orange County. Flores and Laborio fighting for it. Laborio getting in the mix again, but Alessandro Canale pokes it away. Wide on the right, it's Dakota Collins. Oh, a challenge near the byline. Was it fair? Deemed to be by Sarfares. It's out for a corner. Second corner of the night for Orange County. As we come up on 20 minutes played. Old Glory beginning to flap over there by the corner flag on the right attacking side for Orange County. Not the windiest night by San Diego standards, but still enough of a breeze to keep the flag moving. We'll see if the wind plays a role here in this corner. Plenty of black shirts to aim for. It's a decent service. It's a header. It's saved by Jean-Antoine. What a stop. Well, the ASC San Diego netminder, the Haitian sensation, Super Jean, showing off the athleticism that makes him such a fan favorite. And more than just a fan favorite, an ever valuable piece of Ziggy Koratowski's soccer puzzle here at Mission Bay. It's another good service. That one ends up trickling out, though. And it's worked back to Ferreira. Ferreira tries to lob back in and flying off the line. Who else at Jean-Antoine? Tried to glide one forward and find Dallin Cutler. It was well defended out there by Daniel Yo. Cutler calls for the ball and will take the throw for the hosts in blue and white. 21st minute, 0-0. ASC San Diego and Orange County Football Club. Nate Abaurea coming to you inside the OCSC television network. Pleasure and a privilege to be with you. Albion have won a corner of their own. It's on the left attacking side. It looks as if the winger Dallin Cutler will take this one. But coming over is Eric Avila. We'll see if Avila merely serves as a decoy. And if Cutler tries to whip this one in with the right foot as Avila jogs away, it certainly looks like it's going to be the latter result as they crowd way in on the goal line, trying to crowd around Brandon Gomez, and it went up and over Gomez and was headed out, I believe, last touched by the visitors. Indeed. It's going to be the long throw now from Burkholz. Essentially a set piece here. Keeper comes out, keeper collects easily. Coming up on the halfway point of this first half. As you call the first quarter of the 90. Lively crowd on hand. And a bit of a muggy gray evening. A little chill coming in the air. 6:30 local time here in San Diego. Stiff challenge on this touchline. They won it away from Michael Turner a couple of Orange County players involved in that one. Good, strong play in the middle of the park. Back with Crisostomo now. Now with Belmonte. Kevin Belmonte and Eric Mueller. A strong partnership for Orange County. Their hot start to the NPSL campaign. It must be said, hot start in all competitions. Beaten 2-0 during the midweek by Fresno in the Open Cup. After a first-round victory, after getting their way into the Open Cup. We'll get back to that in a moment as Amani Walker took a bit too heavy of a touch. First touch came off the left boot and goes out for a goal kick. Decent little 1-2 idea there with Michael Turner. But it'll be a goal kick for Brandon Gomez. They've been the road warriors of late as well. The jam-packed schedule. 4 matches in less than 2 weeks for Orange County FC. Certainly being challenged, both the legs and the minds. A stretch like that will challenge the best of them. With the football they've played here in this first half, and even with the injuries they've picked up in this brutal 2-week stretch they've been a part of, they've been the superior side thus far. Hasn't been the greatest of edges and superiority. Albion have livened up over the last 10 minutes or so, but most of the chances have been at the feet of Orange County, the club established back in 2009, now playing a big role in the National Premier Soccer League here in 2018. Ferreira rises up, challenged by Burkholz. It hit neither Ferreira or Burkholz and ends up out for a throw for the hosts in blue and white. Hosts in blue and white, ASC San Diego Albion Soccer Club, SD, managed by Ziggy Korotowski, one of the most unique and passionate footballing minds in the San Diego community. I'll just say in all of Southern California. It's always interesting looking back on managerial careers and how a guy got into coaching in the first place, where his big breaks were, where the passion really comes from. Ziggy Korotowski, from San Luis Obispo to Guatemala to the Eastern Seaboard, New York, all over the New England area, and now finding a home here in San Diego. He's been all over the world. We'll look out here. This one ends up in the hands of Jean Antoine after Connor Gordon rolled it in. Out on this wing, Michael Turner had to find his balance first and ended up with the errant pass. Here's Felipe Laborio. Albion would love to see Felipe really come into this match. May have bitten off a bit more than he could chew there, but he draws a foul in the end of it. Orange County players not thrilled with the call from Sarfares, but they'll have to get back and mark up on what could be a set-piece opportunity. You got Amani Walker in the area. Any set-piece is a goal-scoring opportunity. With that man and his aerial prowess, storied career, Southern California familiar face. They try to find Walker. It's just over him. Orange County could have something on here. Everybody's got to stay on side. The pass was just not the best from Connor Gordon. Had to make sure that everybody was even. And I think that fraction of a second that Gordon had to wait there may have cost him. As the through ball trying to find Canale. Didn't come off the way he wanted. Just not enough mustard on it. This one's now out for an Albion throw. Right on the halfway line. Back into the middle with Sean Callahan. Oh, this one is an errant pass for Albion. Almost getting to it was Armando Flores. But now here's Laborio. Laborio loves space in the center of the park. Had a bit of it there. Took his time. Knocked into Michael Bryant. Good to see those two going toe-to-toe. A fun individual matchup in this contest. Long ball forward. Onside is Canale. couldn't bring it down. Antoine. Defensive 1-2 with Berkolds. Cardona back in the middle. Neither team really able to string anything all too pretty together over the last few minutes. Ferreira made a good run up the left there. Nobody able to see him, though. Eventually it gets to him. Off his chest. Tries to keep it in. This ball just staying along this near side wing. As Avila dices through a couple of Orange County players and finds Laborio. Laborio's got space to drive forward. This is what he loves. This is where he thrives. But again, he just kept going and took a big touch at the end of it and lost it, but it's given right back to Albion. Could this be an opportunity? It's driven. Diving, saving, and holding is Brandon Gomez. And a nice round of applause. The knowledgeable crowd here at Buccaneer Stadium. That foray forward from Albion and for the save from Brandon Gomez. May have been going wide. Gomez taking no chances and a good job not only saving that one, but making the catch as well. Chance of ASC from the home crowd. Quite a few visiting fans from Orange County on hand this evening. They want to see Ferreira keep this one in. And the left back / left winger for the visitors, unable to do so, and he'll have to dart all the way back to assume his defensive responsibilities. Calmly headed back, Daniel Yo, back to his goalkeeper, Brandon Gomez. If you are just joining us, you're inside the Ocfc television network. Inside the YouTube stream. Haven't missed all too much. We're scoreless here in San Diego. Visitors looking to change that here. It's Connor Gordon cutting in onto his right foot. It's headed partway out. Jean Antoine's going to hustle for this one. I think it's going to roll outside of the 18-yard box. Jean Antoine's going to say, I want to bring it back in, but nobody was around still, so calm with the feet, smart with the brain. Jean Antoine got it out to an Albion defender, but now they're in trouble. Antoine might just be better served clearing here. Brings the side of the right foot through it. Knocked it forward to the midfield line. Here's Eric Avila. Ever experienced midfielder. This ASC San Diego setup. Worked around the back. Alex Berkolds. Berkolds lofts up the wing, trying to find Michael Turner. It's off the mark, onto the track for an Orange County throw. Crisostomo. Back to Mueller. Beautiful long ball. Aided a bit by the wind. Being knocked in the back a few times and still keeping possession. It's Connor Gordon. Strong stuff from the Orange County forward. Ooh, and look out here. It's Gordon back on it. Gordon thought about almost pulling the trigger from deep. He's got the wind at his back a bit. This swirl here in the first half. Good step there. And a foul. Have to see who that was. I believe it was Michael Bryant. Winning it for Orange County. It was a crowd of bodies. It's going to be a set piece for the visitors in black, orange, and white. You see Ziggy Korotowski over there. ASC San Diego manager. And you see Crisostomo launching this one in for the visitors. Getting up and heading wide is Mueller. Rising rather majestically. But the header well wide of Jean Antoine's right post in the end of it. Felipe Laborio gives it away cheaply in the midfield. Picking up the pieces is Connor Gordon. Now look out here as Armando Flores sends it out wide for Yo. Daniel Yo with a nice cutback. Thought he was going to get to it, but a good recovery there, it must be said, by Sergio Enriquez as he sends Albion on their way. Oh, gorgeous stuff from Avila. Avila crosses with the left foot, finds Amari Walker, and it's up and over. If Walker could finish that one off, that would have been one of the finest goals we would have seen all season. Instead, it's just a nice moment for Avila and a big old exhale for Orange County. Amani wants that one back. It hung in the air. Just falling on a silver platter to a man who normally gobbles chances like those up. Co-Golden Boot winner last year in the NPSL Southwest. A player of his caliber knows he should have done better. I caught between two minds, perhaps thinking, do I head or volley? He was far enough out where the volley was not a bad idea, and it just didn't come off. And now it's Alessandro Canale. Canale plays it in. This thing's got a little end-to-end flavor as Amani Walker does a great job poking this one forward. Good defensive recovery from Orange County. And now Kuba Waligorski with a crucial intervention there. Waligorski battling with Armando Flores. It's poked away. Dakota Collins was going to have an opportunity to cut in on Antoine. Instead, the whistle blows. So we approach 35 minutes gone here in this first half. Again, Nate Abarea coming to you live from Mission Bay High School, Buccaneer Stadium, the home for all 3 NPSL seasons for ASC San Diego since their inception back in 2016, bouncing off the fine work of Albion Soccer Club, youth stalwarts here in San Diego and all around Southern California. Jean Antoine got that one forward to Michael Turner, and a handball is called against Ferreira. Talked about Orange County in the Open Cup. Back on Wednesday night against Fresno, as it looks like we're going to have our first substitution of the evening, and it's Alex Ferreira being taken off. He's made a number of lung-busting runs up and down that left side. I'm not sure if it's taken a toll or if this is something tactical for Paul Caligiuri, but Ferreira's evening is done after just 36 minutes.
Substitution for Orange County FC, replacing number 7, Daniel Ferreira, is number 13.
Here's Turner. This one's knocked out. Oh, it's kept in, rather, by Callahan. This one's well out of reach for Alessandro. Real quickly, finishing up on the Open Cup. Talked about the trip to Fresno. A valiant effort out in Fresno in the second round of the Open Cup in this midweek for Orange County. Eventually losing 2-0, falling to the Foxes in extra time. Fine night's football in the Central Valley of California. There was a Open Cup play-in match about 1 year ago, a little over 1 year ago, May of 2017, that happened right here in this stadium. It was one of the great footballing spectacles, one of the great nights of soccer that we've had in the city of San Diego, well, since I've lived down here for the last 2.5 years. And many people said, really in the last decade plus, a memorable night that felt like the true Open Cup, albeit it was a play-in match. It might as well have been a first or second round affair when Chula Vista FC took down Albion then Albion pros. So there was a collision of bodies there, and looks like the foul is going to go against the hosts. There's a player down for Orange County. I'll let you know who that is as soon as we get a good angle. Chula Vista FC, aside from just down the road in Chula Vista, came into this building and brought one of the best away supporter contingents I've ever seen in the lower league American soccer ranks. Had upwards of a few hundred people. Some said over 500, some more than 600 coming up for that game just down the road in Chula Vista. Match was 0-0 in the 60th minute. Ended with a final of 3-2 to Chula Vista FC. If I recall correctly, Albion had 2 penalties in that second half. One of them was saved. One of them was retaken. Chula Vista had 2 separate leads that were blown before winning it. That was one of the great Open Cup affairs. Like I said, it was a play-in match, but many people here in this community, and even people on the Albion side, were very disappointed with the result that evening, and Albion not getting a chance to participate in the Open Cup proper in 2017 and not participating here in 2018 either. As heartbroken as they were, knowledgeable Albion faithful, ASC San Diego faithful, they knew they were a part of something special on that night. The final whistle was greeted with applauses from both sides. Certainly, the one from the Chula Vista fans was a bit louder. Coming up on 40 minutes played here this evening, Saturday, May the 19th, 2018. 0-0 the score. Albion Soccer Club San Diego, ASC for short, and Orange County Football Club, OCFC. That's how people like to say it. There's Amani Walker with his back to goal, right around the halfway line. Back to Laborio. Laborio chips ahead. I'm not sure he wanted to get it that high in the air, but eventually it comes down for Sean Callahan. Here's Michael Turner. Back to Callahan. Callahan with space. Bit of time. Black shirts in front of him. Laborio. Pass just not where it needs to be. Laborio. Seems like he hasn't been himself here in this first half. Been a treat to watch. So many occasions over the last couple of seasons. Last 3 seasons, it should be said.
Kids creates a brighter future for foster children in San Diego County. From the moment they come into foster care and through to adulthood, Promises to Kids provides the hope, support, and opportunities these individuals need to change their lives for the better, now and for years to come. Their program, Guardian Scholars, begins in high school with junior Guardian Scholars, supporting foster youth with case management and mentoring to ensure they graduate from high school. They are also exposed to a variety of careers, advanced to specialized vocational programs, community college or university, and completing their higher education with the help of the scholarship program. For more information, visit promisestokids.org.
Orange County pressing forward. Beautiful dummy there, and what a goal for the visitors, trying to come into San Diego and go top of the table. It was a gorgeous dummy on the play from Canale, and Connor Gordon, first time with the right foot, bends it past Jean-Antoine and gives Orange County a 1-0 lead. What a moment for the black, orange, and white-clad visitors as ASC San Diego are anxious to get this game back underway. You thought Canale, with his goal-scoring pedigree, was going to try to take a touch, maybe trap that thing and shoot. Instead, he caught everybody by surprise, dummied it, let it roll, and Connor Gordon said, "Let me do the rest." A classy finish from Orange County's number 14. And your score, 3 minutes before halftime. It's ASC San Diego 0, Orange County FC 1. Hosts would love a quick reply. Is this one ever going to come down for Cutler. Just didn't come off. But a good step there. It's back with Cutler now. Beautiful job from Cutler. Dyson through the black shirts. In front of him, he's still on it. Cutler still with it, eventually loses out, and did he commit a foul? After losing possession, he did. Just not enough help. Coming to the Albion number 8, and a trapped in the corner there. Good swarming defensive effort from OCFC. Mark it down, 42nd minute. A goal scored by Connor Gordon. And though there's no official stat for Alessandro Canale, he never touched the ball, his decision to not touch the ball may have been the most important aspect in the build-up to that goal from Gordon. Everybody, and I mean everybody in this building, not just the Albion defenders, thought that Canale was going to try to touch that thing and go at goal himself. Split-second decision to back off of it. The deception was prime. Still needed to be knocked home, and Connor Gordon said, "I'm the man for the job." One of the finest finishes that you'll see. A gorgeous goal from Gordon. Michael Bryant. 45th minute now. Here's Canale. Plenty of blue shirts back. Staying organized. Oh, but a good job by Dakota Collins to get back onside. Dakota Collins across the face, cleared out. Looked like it was Flores trying to get in there and finish it. This one went out for an Orange County throw. There's a crash of bodies afterwards as they thought the ball was still in play. Looked like it was Callahan and Crisostomo. The handshake between those two. No hard feelings. We get back to business. We've now played 45 minutes. See how much added time there is in this first half. Long throw into the box from Cody Shelton, who came on to replace Alex Ferreira, the former Riverside Coras man.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added. 1 minute of stoppage time.
1 minute of added time. Oh, how the host would love an equalizer. Luis Cardona stuck on it. Cardona still battling. Cardona still battling. No whistle ever came there as Crisostomo won it back for Orange County. And now look out here as we've got half a Bronca break it out in the center of the park. Eventually the ball trickles out. Launched forward. Not the best clearance for Waligorski. Here's Canale still on it. Canale tried to play it across. There's no one there. He's clapping his hands in disgust, saying, "Where are you, teammates?" But Orange County, with the 1-0 lead, they will surely be happy with this scoreline. Going back into the dressing rooms once the whistle blows from Sarfares. What a goal it was from Connor Gordon. Will it be the only tally of this first half, or is there another before the halftime whistle blows? Jean-Antoine calls, Jean-Antoine collects, and there is the halftime whistle from Robert Sarfares. Your score after 45 minutes and one added for good measure. It's ASC San Diego 0, Orange County FC 1. A 42nd minute golazo from Connor Gordon, wearing the number 14 for the visitors in black, orange, and white. His goal, the difference, as we wait for the second half here at Mission Bay High School, Buccaneer Stadium, America's finest city, San Diego, California. Nate Abaurrea coming to you inside the Orange County FC Online Television Network. Stay tuned. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat. We'll be back with you for the second 45. Again, your halftime score. It's ASCSD 0, Orange County FC 1. Stay tuned. We're back after this.
Darling, darling.
Welcome back inside Buccaneer Stadium on the campus of Mission Bay High School in America's finest city, San Diego, California, where your Orange County Football Club have a 1-0 lead as we get ready for the second half in this top-of-the-table clash between the hosts ASC San Diego and the aforementioned OCFC. The difference in this one, a 42nd minute golazo from Connor Gordon after a brilliant, flourishing movement from Orange County. Moving forward with the quickness. And a big dummy on the play. All important movement there from Alessandro Canale. Looked like he was going to trap the ball in the 18, just let it roll, and then Gordon came through with the side of his right foot and scored one of the nicest goals OCFC have had in a season that's already seen quite a few pearls. That one, it's got to be up there near the top. My name is Nate Abaurea. It's a pleasure to be with you inside of the OCFC online television network, streaming on YouTube. Thanks for making OCFC and our hosts here, ASC San Diego, a part of your Saturday night plans. We're a little ways into the 7 o'clock hour. Stadium lights are on and beginning to take their full effect here at Buccaneer Stadium. Orange County in black with the orange and white on the tops. Attacking from left to right on your screens here in the second 45. The hosts, ASC San Diego, in the blue tops with the white trim, the white shorts, and the blue socks. Attacking from right to left in this second half. Not sure what exactly Robert Sarfarez, your match official, is waiting for. But a nice little basketball skill show-off right now from Alessandro Canale as he's waiting for the blessing of the match referee to get this second half underway. We're waiting. And alas, we are off. And we commence with second half action here at Mission Bay, Buccaneer Stadium, the venue. Top of the table clash in the Npsl Southwest. Plenty of work to do for ASC San Diego in this second half as they trail your Orange County Football Club by a score of 1-0. The 42nd minute goal from Connor Gordon, the difference in this contest. A couple of big saves from Jean-Antoine early on in the first half prevented Orange County from jumping out to an early lead. Just a few minutes before the halftime break, it was Gordon to christen the scoreboard, and now Alessandro Canale presses forward. A new player on the pitch for Albion is Kadim Say, and his first touch is with his hand. Don't see that all too much. Literally the first time he touches the ball here in this contest, he's guilty of the infraction. And he gives away a set piece with, it must be said, quite a bit of potential. And this, for all intents and purposes, came from nothing. The hosts were in possession, trying to transition the other way. And Kadim just touched it with his hand. So Alessandro Canale looks like he's going to take this one. Cody Shelton's nearby. It's Canale. It's straight into the wall. Is there a second opportunity to be had? There is, but it's sliced wide by Daniel Yo. A right back stepping forward. The bright eyes there as he saw that one rolling back to him and even tried to laugh that one off. A few of his teammates saying, hey, you're probably going to get one of those at most as a defender per game. An opportunity to step up like that. And, well, there was your one chance, Daniel. Make sure to be nails defensively for the rest of the night. Make up for it. Yo has been nails defensively throughout this encounter. He's going to have to stay with his runner here on this near side. It's Dallin Cutler. Cutler chipped it up and over. Sean Callahan had momentum moving forward, but eventually it rolls back to Brandon Gomez. Kind of a glistening lighting right now on the turf pitch here at Mission Bay. With the gray sky still overhead. But as nightfall beckons, the stadium lights get stronger and stronger. Got that unique glow coming off certain parts of the pitch below us. Eric Mueller for Orange County. Michael Bryant Long ball up into the night sky. The wind has died down a bit. Here's the goal scorer, Gordon. Gordon does a great job to keep that one in. Is he going to win a corner? No, it's knocked away. It's still in. It's a decent ball in. Alessandro Canale knocks it down. Bryant heads back forward. Good challenge from Laborio for Albion. Eventually back down with Crisostomo. Trying to spin out of that one was Dakota Collins. Blocked by Kadim Say. Kadim with a legal touch there moments ago. Stuff from Michael Bryan. He's not giving up on the play. Antoine's got to be quick and decisive here. I think that one got caught up in the wind, and now here's Canale. Still Alessandro Canale. Still Orange County. Is there a shot on? It just never really set up for a shot to be taken. Crowd of bodies. Oh, but look out here. It's Gordon. Gordon would love to net his brace. His shot is blocked. Is there another opportunity? No. A frenetic start to the second half. We're 4 minutes and change in. Laborio cuts back into the center of the park rather dangerously, but he knows how to dice and weave through plenty of traffic. Laborio's going to bring this one down nicely. Outside of the right foot, Laborio gets it out right. Amani Walker with his back to goal. Loses out. It's worked all the way back to Brandon Gomez. And it's interesting, the wind was very much at the backs of Orange County throughout that first half. And from looking at the flags right now and just seeing a few times when the ball's gone high up into the night sky, should be said the gray twilight sky. We'll get back to that in a moment. Albion had a chance to press forward with numbers. A sloppy giveaway. Sees the black and orange visitors head the other way from left to right. Here's Dakota Collins. Tries to find Gordon. Laborio fouled by Gordon, yes. Finishing up in that first half throughout, Orange County had the winds at their backs. It seems as if the same is true here in the second half. Talk about the swirl of the San Diego wind pattern. Well, much to the chagrin of Albion and Ziggy Korotowski, it's almost as if he's had to play the whole game with the wind in the faces of his players. Sheen Antoine's got to be aware of that on his clearances. We'll try to drive the ball a little lower, but we'll see how that swirl changes throughout this second half. Could switch up from time to time. Here's Dakota Collins. Plays it over to Yo. Yo across the face of goal. Knocked out by Kuba Waligorski. Corner kick. Fourth of the night for the visitors from Orange County, who would go top of the table with a win tonight. ASC San Diego, the top dogs in the Southwest, gunning for the crown with a chance to take it, at least for the time being, with a 1-0 lead, a chance to get more. Orange County Football Club will look to Armando Flores to send a good service in. It's not a good service from Flores. It was low to the near post. It was headed out by Walker. Flores remains over there near that corner. He's got plenty of space if the ball could work back out to him, and he was screaming for that ball to be played back out to him. Instead, it's knocked forward, and Antoine comes out and grabs. You'll see that happen from time to time, a poor corner, and then everyone will forget about the guy who took the corner. There he is, just standing out there in acres of space waiting for a second chance. Flores would have liked to see that ball worked out to him. Decent spin. Cody Shelton ends up taking down Michael Turner. 13 on 13 there. Cody Shelton, the substitute. Turner playing from the start. Here's the Albion substitute. Kadim Say, eventually out here on this left wing, near side for ASC San Diego. Sean Callahan couldn't get to it. Eric Mueller getting there before him, and did this one go out for a throw? It did, just before the corner flag. Good defensive work. Crisostomo. Alessandro Canale unable to collect up top. As ASC San Diego continue to possess. Back to the halfway line, and Kuba Waligorski, man who hails from Warsaw, Poland. He's made a home in San Diego for some time. That one's up and over Waligorski, and Canale gets on the end of it, but heads toward the corner flag and now wants to keep this one in, and he can't do so. Foul inside the Albion half. We've played 9 minutes here in the second half. 54 on the night. Amani Walker has got a chance to net an equalizer for the hosts. He plays it across the face of goal, and it's knocked out by Kevin Belmonte. Crucial intervention from the Orange County center back. You held your breath there as Gomez was coming out thinking he might have a chance to collect the cross. Belmonte got to it first, and thankfully for the central defender it went wide as opposed to sneaking in for an own goal. And now Belmonte and Eric Mueller and the rest, the Orange County team, they get their marks. As a short corner is taken, Avila back with it, he stayed onside. Avila drives to the near post. Strong save by Brandon Gomez, down with the right hand. It's another Albion corner kick. 10 minutes into this second half, ASC San Diego, with really their first period of sustained pressure on the night. In swinging with the right foot again, it's up and over, Gomez! And it's headed home by Amani Walker!
ASC San Diego!
Amani Walker levels the score at 1. The first half golazo from Connor Gordon canceled out by a 56th minute back post header from the man who shared the Golden Boot last season in the NPSL Southwest with Orange County's Alessandro Canale. Amani Walker gets this thing back on even terms. And here we go. How you like this one? Tie score. 35 minutes to go. Both of these teams with a chance to go top of the table before the night is over. Fine piece of entertainment setting up to be a fine and entertaining second half. Amani Walker saying, this is my second half. Was the player offside? No. Shot with the right foot was blocked off the foot of Cutler, and Walker got back to it, and it's out for a San Diego corner. Albion have come alive. Can Orange County weather the storm and keep this thing at 1-1? Taken short. Stuff over there by Gordon. Orange County could fly. It's all about Flores keeping that one in. He couldn't actually get to it. And now here's Say. He's got a runner up that right wing. Tried to find him. Pass off the mark. Bad slide there from Laborio, missing out on it. And now here's Flores. Alessandro Canale wanted it. Instead, it's out with Yo. Now Canale gets to this one. Can Canale keep it in? He does. He's still on it. It's back with Yo. Yo fighting for it. Laborio pokes away. Laborio wins it for the San Diegans. The men in blue and white press forward. It's Dallin Cutler. Thwarted in the end of it by Crisostomo. End-to-end developing again here in this contest. It's fun to watch. Taking full advantage of this is Dakota Collins. Dakota Collins being dragged the whole way there by Waligorski. No whistle ever came. Sarfarez says quality defense. Fair play from Waligorski. The Orange County bench did not see it as such. They thought Waligorski had a hand on the kid of Collins for at least 20 or 30 yards there. Only opinion that matters is that of Robert Sarfarez. He said play on. But this match has certainly livened up a bit here in the opening quarter hour of the second half. Popping that one up and volleying out was Gomez. Good job winning that header. Flores against the much, much taller Kadeem Say. All about timing with the jump, I suppose. And here's Daniel Yo. Beautiful football from Orange County as they press forward. Is there a goal in the end of it? No, Jean-Antoine comes out and gets it off the feet of Dakota Collins. Round of applause from the Albion faithful for the Haitian sensation in goal. Round of applause from the visiting Orange County fans for a fine piece of footballing movement from the visitors in black and orange. Antoine needed play to be stopped. There's something in his eye. This artificial pitch here at Mission Bay, sometimes those rubber scraps, little tiny little pieces of black rubber, end up in a player's face. Anyone who's ever dealt with that, they get in your eye. It's no joking matter. That'd take a minute. Make sure it's all cleared out. Blasting up that right wing is Michael Turner. Shelton thought he'd won it. He didn't. Armando Flores. Crisostomo in his own 18. Shelton plays it into the arms of Ziggy Koratoski. Amani Walker flicks on with the head. It's down here with Dallin Cutler. Cutler curls back with it. Has support stepping forward in the form of Sergio Enriquez. It's back with Say. Albion holding possession now. But that one ends up being headed out by Daniel Yo. Laborio. Felipe. Still Felipe. Again dribbles and gives it up. Seen that far too much from Felipe Laborio this evening from an Albion point of view. From an Orange County point of view, they're saying, keep coming at us, bud. Stopping you every time. Rather uncharacteristic, you must say. The amount of times Laborio has been dispossessed. Well, there was a good run on from Cutler. Eventually, it's out to Dallin. Cutler. Again with it. Say. The captain. Kuba Waligorski. To Alex Burkholz. That's out on the right wing for ASC San Diego. One back by Crisostomo. Good ball forward from Crisostomo. It's Connor Gordon. It's still Gordon! Goal! Goal! And again, it's number 14. Connor Gordon puts Orange County back in front. Just minutes after Amani Walker had brought us back to even terms. Orange County regained the lead. What a start to this second half. Still plenty of time for the hosts to fight back for an equalizer and potentially a winner. A long time left in this contest, but as it stands right now, with 62 minutes and change gone, it's the visitors in black, orange, and white who would go top of the table if it ends as it stands. What a night for Connor Gordon. Calm, cool, collected in front of goal. Plenty of time to panic, plenty of time to make the wrong decision. Connor Gordon saying, that ain't me. Got Jean-Antoine moving laterally and placed it back to the near post, and nothing the Haitian sensation netminder could do about it. Brilliant finish in the end of it. After a great through ball up that left wing, that I believe it came off the foot of Crisostomo. We'll have to double check on that replay. Whoever it came from, it was a thing of beauty. It put Connor Gordon in quite the advantageous position. He still had plenty of work to do, the Orange County forward, and he did it quite nicely. ASC San Diego 1, Orange County FC 2. 64th minute here at Buccaneers Stadium at Mission Bay. Nate Abaurea coming to you from inside the OCFC online television network. A pleasure and privilege to be with you, bringing you all the action live from here in America's finest city. Look out as Michael Bryant gets to this one and wins a corner for the visitors. Armando Flores to take this one. A third goal. Be music to the ears of Orange County. Take a commanding 2-goal lead in this contest. Rising up and putting this one on goal. Was an Orange County head. I believe it was Eric Mueller rising up for it. It was either Mueller or Bryant. Either way, Jean-Antoine makes another acrobatic save. Rising up with his body parallel with the ground and the entire body even with the crossbar. As athletic of a goalkeeper as you're ever going to see, Jean-Antoine. He's got to make sure to keep this one out. It's a low corner and it's hit. Oh, it's blocked off the line. And the second chance is put home.
Orange County FC.
Goal! Eric Mueller. The center back steps up, picks up the pieces, and blasts home from no more than 2 yards out. After the first chance was saved off the line by an ASC San Diego defender. And Mueller said, scraps. I love him. Blasted home from close range. What a moment for Mueller. And what a time to be a fan of OCFC. Your side's got a 3-1 lead here in San Diego. And now it's a real uphill climb for Albion. They've got about 25 minutes plus whatever's added on to get at least a point out of this match, this top of the table clash with their Orange County foes. And to get at least a point out of this, it's going to take at least 2 goals and a clean defensive slate for the rest of the night. Cody Shelton getting in the mix, scrapping with a few different San Diego players. Oh, that's a bad foul. That was a bad, bad foul. It's going to be a yellow card against Kadeem Say. We had to wait 42 minutes for the first goal in this game. In the opening 22 minutes of this second half, there's been 3 goals. 1 for the San Diego side, and 2 for Orange County. On a hat trick and getting knocked to the floor with a nice hockey check over there was Connor Gordon. He's right back to his feet, saying that shall only serve as added motivation for me to net my 3rd. Near side, Sergio Enriquez. It must be said, Albion looked good at the beginning of this second half. When this match was at 1-1, you were thinking it was there to be taken for the home side. Instead, you look up and they're down 3-1 just a few minutes later. Amani Walker with a chance. Instead, it's headed and saved. Oh, Dallin Cutler with a golden opportunity. Just couldn't get enough power on it. It was kind of floating in there. It was all about the neck muscles as opposed to being able to just get on the end of it. Instead, could not get enough on it. It was an acrobatic save from Gomez, but he had it read all the way. Cutler's been lively in this contest. You wonder if he would have had time to bring that one down and get a shot on. He did what he could, and he forced Gomez to make a good save. Albion got nothing out of it. 69th minute. ASC San Diego 1, Orange County FC 3. They can sniff the top of the table right now. If it were to end like this, with any win for the visitors, they'd leapfrog the currently first place ASC San Diego. What's the goal going to be here? Goal kick. Well, the crowd certainly hasn't been taken out of it here at Mission Bay. A fourth from OCFC just might do the trick. See what comes of this. Oh, is it? No. Jean-Antoine with a fine save. Great read from Jean-Antoine. He's screaming at his back line right now saying, what's going on, boys? Getting caught flat-footed and putting me in some real stressful situations. If it wasn't for the goalkeeping of Jean-Antoine right now, this thing could be a laugher. Instead, it's still within reach for San Diego. Next goal in this game, a big, big one. You're talking 4-1 Orange County or 3-2 with momentum back on the side of the hosts. A pendulum swing this contest. Amani Walker tries to knot it back in. He could only get it as far as the goalkeeper. Gomez collects, rolls out to Crisostomo. Daniel holding, plays forward. Space for Canale. Good first touch from Alessandro, but well done. Believe from Burkholz. It was Burkholz, and then Burkholz pressed forward with the ball at his feet. Crisostomo gets it back off of Laborio. Crisostomo fighting with Laborio. Was he fouled? He was. 71st minute. Nate Abarea coming to you live from Buccaneer Stadium. Good to have you with us. Fasten your seatbelts as we play the final 20, plus whatever's added on. Sure to be feisty. Albion never a team to go down without a fight. A fourth goal could spell curtains, though. Is it going to come here? There's your answer. Here's Amani Walker. See, having a moment of magic in him. Bring his side back into this. Here's Callan. Dallin Cutler wins a corner. In case you're just joining us, OCFC had a 1-0 lead. ASC San Diego equalized from a corner kick from this side, in fact. From the same corner flag Dallin Cutler standing next to you right now. Decent ball in with the right foot, headed up and over. Not a bad service by any means. And you know, the Polish captain for Albion wants that one back, Kuba Waligorski. Brandon Gomez taking his sweet time on this goal kick. 72 minutes have been played here on a Saturday night in San Diego, California. Albion, 1. Goal came from Amani Walker. Orange County FC, 3. 2 goals from Connor Gordon, and the third from Eric Mueller. Ooh, nasty collision in the middle there. Not sure if there was any foul play from Kadim Say. I think it was just a nasty clash of either heads or the elbow of Say that he didn't have outstretched. Just an unfortunate collision there. Say's on a yellow card, so had there been any kind of outstretched arm there, that could have spelled curtains for a guy who came on as a second-half sub. But we play on. And soldiering on after taking that nasty hit was the captain, Michael Bryant. A linchpin in the center of the park for Orange County. Laborio. Didn't know where the ball was. Gets it back. Plays forward. Back with Say. Out wide here, Sergio Enriquez. Back into the middle, Avila. Oh, the run was on. Up that right side. Say elected to hold it close. Here's Avila again. Worked out wide. Off the feet of Garrett Hine there. Garrett Hine came on kind of sneakily, should be said, in the second half. The second Albion substitute after Say came in at halftime. Oh! Spilling was tripping over his own feet was Kevin Belmonte, but when Amani Walker collected it, he realized that he was offside. So, no harm, no foul for the Orange County defender. Substitution for the host, Felipe Laborio, is going to come out. Let you know who came on to replace Laborio once we find out. Looked like it was Douglas Andrade. It was. Andrade into the match for Albion. Good stuff here from Cutler. Lung-busting run forward with the ball at his feet. And Cutler draws the foul in the end of it and wins a set-piece opportunity for the hosts in blue and white, who've only got a quarter of an hour plus added time to get the requisite 2 goals they would need to complete a comeback and at least get a point. And mind you, this is important to note, if this match were to end in a draw, Albion would stay top of the table. Was there a push in the back there? Oh, what a save! Second chance, blocked again! Oh my goodness, Brandon Gomez! Wild stuff in the goal mouth. Brandon Gomez with a highlight reel moment for Orange County, who are now pressing forward and knowing he was offside. Was Alessandro Canale. Number of Orange County players were pleading for a push in the back against Say. The whistle never came. Game kind of stopped for half a second, and suddenly a shot was driven from close range. And pawed away by Gomez, and now here's Canale. He's offside. His attempt at a finish went wide anyway. And it's Robert Sarfares gonna just have a word with Canale? Yes. Good to see there. There's been an emphasis from a lot of officials. Maybe this is just a conclusion from yours truly. I hope I'm not just going off of conjecture, but I feel as if there's been an emphasis put on strikers in situations like that, especially when playing for a team with the lead late in a game. When it was a close offside decision, still trying to put a shot on goal even after the offside flag's been raised. Seeing that attacker get a yellow card instantly. And oftentimes the player didn't even know that they were offside. They were just playing through the way they're taught. Amani Walker, a good little tug there on Flores that he got away with. Orange County maintained possession. As the scrappiness of this match picks up a bit, Walker's back on it now. Walker's saying, where's the help? Gets it out wide. A chance to move forward for Albion, and winning a corner is Garrett Hine. So no yellow card there. Finish off that half rant there for moments ago. No yellow card for Canale. Just a brief little conversation with Robert Sarfares saying, hey, Alessandro, if you could, try to not do that again. Fine refereeing from Mr. Sarfares. Headed out. Oh! What was that? It's a goal kick in the end of it. That was Alex Burkholz coming through and saying, I got Velcro on my whole uniform, and I'm going to let this thing drop to my left foot in traffic and somehow get a half volley effort off that's not going to end up too high over the crossbar. Good dummy and turn there from Connor Gordon. Can Gordon get there? Well, he couldn't. He almost won it anyway. Didn't get there first. Still almost won it. Instead, here's Say. Out wide to Sergio Enriquez. He's got Dallin Cutler out wide here. Gordon. Flores. Back into the middle and Bryant. Michael Bryant drives from distance. It's low and gobbled up by Jean-Antoine. Who booms into the San Diego night sky as we approach the 8 o'clock hour. Saturday, May the 19th. A bit of a gloomy evening here in America's finest city. And this a gloomy result for the hosts ASC San Diego. We'll see them drop into second place. Still time for a comeback, but the ascent's got to start now. Talked about the next goal in this game being huge. Well, there's potential for there to not be another goal in this thing, and that would be just fine with Paul Caligiuri's side. And it looks like the evening is done for Alessandro Canale. And it looks like Kevin Gian, is that who's coming on for Orange County? Michael Bryant, still Michael Bryant, still Michael Bryant, still Michael Bryant. Scramble in the 18. Defensively there for Orange County, and a player's down for the visitors right in front of Ziggy Korotowski's technical area. And you can hear Ziggy all the way from here across the pitch saying, really? Just going to lie down right here of all places? Eventually back up to his feet. Likely just cramping at this late stage. Have to see who that was down there. He's actually down on the play for Orange County. It was Kevin Belmonte. So, I'd say Belmonte, of all people on the pitch tonight, certainly earned that little breather that he had to take there. He and Mueller put in a shift at the back for Orange County. Dakota Collins had a chance to press forward, elected to peel back and maintain possession for the visitors in black and orange. Oh, look out here. Gian, it's driven right to Jean-Antoine. This one could be tough for Antoine. He's not even going to be able to get there. You look back. The center circle for Orange County right now, and it's Daniel Yo and looks like, is it Eric Mueller back there, or I believe it is Kevin Belmonte. It's Belmonte and Daniel Yo on a little yoga session in the center of the park right now, saying no more cramps before this thing is over. Will not allow it. Little 30-second break in the action, stretch out. This one's hanging up in the air. Eventually, it's headed partway out. Albion get it clear now. And clearly, that little yoga session paid off. Daniel Yo got to it just in time to knock it away from Andrade. Pardon me, from Garrett Hine, other Albion substitute.
If you're a soccer fan, join the fan community rallied around San Diego's newest team. Become a member and get free tickets, discounts with our partners, and much more. Don't wait. Visit the Albion Nation booth and sign up now.
Goal kick. ASC San Diego. Sheen Antoine to take. 84 minutes played. Albion 1, Orange County 3.
More classes plus
1-0. Orange County led at halftime.
UFC Gym is not just
3-1, they lead now.
UFC Gym is a place that families can finally work out together. It's an environment where parents set an example for their kids and instill healthy habits. Unlike anywhere else, UFC Gym allows parents to work out while their kids train instead of waiting for their
Couldn't bring it down. That's going to be a foul against Crisostomo.
And sign up for a free trial.
Well, if the San Diego side are going to come back in this thing, they need a goal now. See if Amani Walker can play the knockdown game and somebody can pounce on it and knock it home for the boys in blue and white. Lofted ball in from Cutler. Flag up. Not sure who it was on, but it's going to go the other way. Quick correction, by the way. Said Kevin Gian came on for Orange County. Apologies to Mr. Jose Montes, who's actually on wearing that number 9. Tiny little bit of confusion. Here is the aforementioned Montes. He says, "What were you calling me?" Oh, and Montes with a lovely little flick forward up that left wing. Antoine, though, knocks it high into the night sky and not too far forward. Avila, good stuff, but couldn't keep it in along the right for Albion.
Social medias and listen to head coach Ziggy's match review, watch the game recap, and learn more about ASC San Diego's newest players. Visit ascsandiego.com or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Daniel Yo into Crisostomo. It's been a fine night for Orange County. A fourth goal, just be the cherry on top. The way they're possessing right now, it's pretty. It's good soccer. That's a decent ball in. Is it a fourth? No, but they will get a corner. Jean Antoine colliding with, like, either Connor Gordon or Dakota Collins. You can see who got in there for Orange County. It was Connor Gordon, as Antoine came out and got there first, and few Orange County players were screaming, albeit half-heartedly, it seemed, for a penalty. It looked like a fair challenge from Antoine, and the right no call from Sarfares. 88th minute, 2-goal lead for the currently second-place side in the NPSL Southwest. Drive low there from Montes. A few minutes from now, we could be talking about the first-place side in the Southwest. That team with a 3-1 advantage right now, just looking to see this thing out. Crisostomo wins it back for Orange County. Talk about putting in a shift tonight. Crisostomo has been incredibly influential, in particular in the second half. Big part of the build-up for the second Orange County goal. Gomez got to be smart. He is. Knocks it out left. Cody Shelton back into the middle, and Michael Bryant. Michael Bryant to Crisostomo. Daniel
programs such as
Armando Flores.
Guardian Scholars, Foster Funds, and the A.B. and Jesse Polinsky Center. These programs assist Promises to Kids in a mission to create a brighter future for foster children.
Tell you what,
For more information, visit
Orange County
promisestokids.org.
just sucking the life out of this game right now. Starting to see it on the faces of the ASC San Diego players. They know the end is near on this night. Is there any fight left in the home side? Monty Walker couldn't flick forward, but Avila picks up the pieces. Maybe there is a chance here for Albion to get one back and set up a barnstorming finish. Launched into the area. It's up and over everybody. And easily launched clear. Montez tried to knock it back to his captain instead. Driving forward and hitting one that was always tailing high and wide was Sergio Enriquez. And that effort from Enriquez just about sums up this night for ASC San Diego. By no means has the body been motionless, but just hasn't been enough for Albion tonight. They've had signs of life. When this game was brought back to 1-1, a headed goal from Amani Walker. 5 minutes in to the second half. ASC San Diego continued to press, and it looked like they might take a 2-1 lead. Instead, Connor Gordon netted his second of the night, got momentum right back on the side of the visitors. Eric Mueller slammed home from close range a few minutes later. Has the score where it stands now. ASC San Diego 1. Orange County FC 3. We're into added time here on a Saturday night in San Diego. Be sure to keep it here to the conclusion of tonight's match. We'll have some post-game coverage for you. Bring you the views of the folks who took part in tonight's contest. Orange County coaches and players. Still a few minutes before this thing goes final, but it looks like Orange County FC will drive back up north as the first place side in the NPSL Southwest. Foul called into the second minute of added time. We never got a formal announcement as far as how many minutes were added on. It couldn't be more than the standard 3, maybe 4 at the most. Potentially even less. We'll just wait and see. We'll do it old school. Remember those days before the board? You just had no idea? You're just at the referee's mercy. Say, what's up with that guy's watch? So different nowadays. The role of the fourth official. But tonight, the fourth official said no board to let you know how much added time here in the second half. I can tell you that over 2 minutes of added time have been played. Orange County still have a 3-1 lead. Are they going to get that cherry on top here at the end? Yep, shot blocked. And eventually cleared out by Albion. Oh, Mueller saying, I might commit the foul, but rest assured you're not going to win the header. Taken quickly. Michael Turner. Back to Sergio Enriquez. Launch forward. Amani Walker flicks on. Will it stay in? It doesn't matter because Garrett Hine is offside. And that could be all she wrote here at Mission Bay. Robert Sarfares beginning to look at his watch into the 4th minute of added time. Crisostomo on the ball in the center of the park, calm as ever. Here in the 94th minute of this top-of-the-table clash in the Southwestern Conference. A night that's gone according to script. May have even exceeded expectations from an Orange County point of view. And there is the final whistle from Robert Sarfares.
Thank you for coming out.
Orange County
Our next game will be
come into Buccaneer Stadium at Mission Bay as the second-place side in the NPSL Southwest, and they walk out of this building as the top dogs, occupying the first-place spot in this Southwestern Division after 8 match days here in this NPSL season. The only 2 defeats thus far in this NPSL campaign for ASC San Diego have come at the hands of Orange County, who continue their unbeaten start.
Thank you for coming out this evening.
Pick up their 6th victory of the campaign to go with 3 draws. It adds up to a top-of-the-table position on a night when they jumped out to a 1-0 lead, courtesy of a 42nd minute golazo from Connor Gordon. And then Amani Walker evened us up at 1 5 minutes into the second half, and Albion had the lion's share of the possession for the opening 10 minutes of the second half and looked poised to knock in a second. Instead, it was Connor Gordon netting his brace on a sumptuous counterattack from the visitors, and that swung momentum right back in the favor of Orange County. And the central defender who put in a fine shift tonight, Eric Mueller, ended up getting to net from close range on a rebound in the 61st minute to make the score 3-1, and that was to be all the scoring on the evening, and that was just fine for Paul Caligiuri, the U.S. soccer legend, the manager of this OCFC side here in 2018. His assistant, Cyrus Navapur, out congratulating the players right now. Caligiuri doing the same. Albion players, classy as ever, coming over to applaud their supporters and share a few moments with the youngsters that come out to show their support for ASC San Diego. Ziggy Korotowski, manager, coming over to say a few words as well.
Back to work. We're going to Chula Vista on Friday.
Well,
we're going to represent.
that's going to do it for the broadcast portion here this evening. We'll bring you post-game coverage. We encourage you to stay tuned for that here inside the OCFC online television network. One more time, your final score here on Saturday, May the 19th, 2018, at Buccaneer Stadium on the campus of Mission Bay High School. It's ASC San Diego 1, Orange County FC 3. OCFC, top of the table, lads. A fine night after a grueling schedule over the last couple of weeks. Fruits of the labor in the form of 3 points to put them in first place in the NPSL Southwest, your Orange County Football Club. Nate Abarea here with the pride of Huntington Beach, tonight's man of the match, the OCFC 2-goal hero, Connor Gordon. First off, congratulations on the brace this evening. Congratulations on the 3 points that puts your side top of the table. Talk about your feelings right now post-match.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great feeling. I think we really worked hard to get the win tonight, and obviously I had a couple more chances that I didn't do too well with, but we got the 2 goals, and then Eric finished off the third, and we walk away with 3 points. So it was a good win. It's a great feeling right now.
Yeah, Eric finished off that third one with authority. We'll talk about that in a moment. We were having a laugh off camera about that third goal for Orange County, but let's talk about your goals, Connor. Let's first off talk about that strike in the 42nd minute. A beautiful dummy from one of your teammates set you up perfectly. Take us from there.
Yeah, it was actually some of the best play I think we've had all year. It started with Brandon. He got it out to a center back. We got it to Danny. I even got a touch in. We got it back to Kevin, and then we worked it up nicely out to the right wing with Daniel Yo. he hit it across to Sandro, and he dummied it, and it was just a nice, easy place in the corner. Not too. It felt good, and it was good to hit the back of the net on that one.
Yeah, we were talking about it from up top. Alessandro with a dummy that played a huge role. Everybody in the stadium, I think, thought he was going to shoot or at least take a touch there. He said, no, I'll leave it for Connor, and you did the rest. Then the second goal, a real interesting one, because Albion had climbed back into the game, got it to 1-1 with that goal from Amani Walker, their leading goal scorer, and then had a couple of chances to go ahead 2-1, and it seemed like momentum was back on the side of the host. Then a vicious counterattack saw you net your second of the night. Take us through that second goal.
Yeah, it started with a really good pressing by our team, and the ball came to Danny. And I think as soon as he got it, we kind of made eye contact, and it was just a matter of waiting for it, and he played it at the perfect moment. It took their last defender out of the play, and the other center back came across, and we went around him, and then it was just in the corner. I think it was just a quality pass by Danny, and that's really what started it. And it was all the way through the back line. We pressed and won it high up the field, so that was a really good play on behalf of our team.
Okay, we've talked about your 2 goals. We got to talk about the third goal, the close-range hammer job from your friend Eric Bueller. You love seeing center backs step up and get opportunities to score. That brought a smile to everyone's face, and pretty much the entire locker room laughing about it post-match. Eric beaming with pride from his goal. Take us through what you saw with all of the color that went into it.
Yeah, it was actually an amazing moment for Eric. So it was a corner kick, and they were lining up with a zone for most of the game. And I think it was the first ball that they initially won. We got it back in, and it fell to Eric, and he smashed it and tried to see if he could pop it through the net. And yeah, it was an amazing moment to see a guy who's worked so hard all the time. He's been through injury, been through like everything you can imagine, and it was amazing to see him put that in the back of the net. It was a really great moment to be a part of.
It was a moment that makes the center backs union of the world proud, certainly. That was a fine moment for Eric Mueller. Empty net from 2 yards out, and he still hits it as hard as he possibly can. Nets it with authority, 3-1 to OCFC. And Connor, that ends up being the final score, and with the win tonight, you guys go top of the table. Talk about what that feels like after a grueling 2-week stretch for this team with games all over the southwest of the United States. And at least you drive home tonight knowing we're top of the table, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we had the loss in the Open Cup this Wednesday, and we've really started to focus back on the Npsl, and we did all that we can tonight. And it was really, I think it was a more of a statement win tonight as to what we can do and what we're going to do for the rest of the season. So yeah, we're excited to be top of the table, and we're going to stay there, I think.
Absolutely, sky's the limit for this OCFC team. Before we let you go, Connor, anybody you want to say hello to?
My girlfriend and my mom, they're watching tonight, so I was, hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Classy on the microphone, classy on the pitch, the 2-goal hero this evening, your man of the match for OCFC in a 3-1 victory, Connor Gordon. Nate Abarea back here with you, OCFC with a massive 3 points this evening, a 3-1 victory over the host ASC San Diego, a captain's effort out there for 90 minutes from the man standing next to me, Michael Bryant. You're a big part of the match tonight. Talk about what you saw really in the middle of it for all 90 minutes out there.
I saw every single player out there just running, pressing. I thought that was one of the better games that we played all season. And I was just incredibly proud watching everybody press. And we've been practicing so hard to press people, and we did it perfectly today. And it was awesome to see that, and made me so proud as a captain because we've been working really hard. 4 games in 2 weeks is hard. And to get a result like this, get top of the table, it's awesome. Awesome feeling for us.
Again, 4 games in 2 weeks. That bears repeating for this side. A war of attrition these last 14 days for OCFC. And you get to leave San Diego tonight after the last 2 weeks that this team's had and the ups and downs that have gone with it. The disappointment in the Open Cup during the midweek. You guys rebound with a purpose here tonight. And you get to drive back up north, top of the table in the Southwest. Talk about what that feels like.
Oh, man, the long drive is going to be very nice back to OC. But this was a huge game. We just need to take this momentum now and keep carrying it, and we need to get that first place in the Southwest Conference. That's our main goal now since we're out of the Open Cup. That's our one focus right now, and that's what we're going to keep pushing for every practice.
All the eggs certainly in the NPSL basket already. Looking forward to the postseason, but still a long way to go in this regular season. Still plenty of business to do for OCFC, and you guys did the business this evening. Big lending of a hand man from one Connor Gordon with a brace this evening. Talk about what you saw from your number 14 out there.
Man, he could have had a hat trick out there. He played awesome today. He he had a couple chances in the Open Cup game in midweek, and he was unlucky to finish them, but he came back, didn't let that drought on him, and he came back, scored 2 huge goals, and like I said, could have had a big third one, but that was awesome by him. I was so proud of him for working. He worked his butt off today. It was awesome. He was flying down the line. It was awesome.
And the third goal, one that brought a smile to everybody involved with OCFC. And like I said in the prior interview, a smile to the faces of center backs all around the world. It was a proper center backs goal. Talk about Eric Mueller netting the third and what you saw in that rather chaotic play that led to the goal.
Eric Mueller doesn't get credit at all. Center backs get little to no credit, and for him to get that goal, you should have seen his face. The biggest smile I have ever seen on him. He was ecstatic. He ran to the sideline. I was just so proud of him to be in the right place at the right time and just smash it home. I'm so happy for one of my really, really good friends. He deserves it.
Michael, have you ever seen someone hit a ball harder into an empty net from 1.5 yards out?
Honestly, it looked like a clearance, a typical center back clearance right there, but I'm just glad it went in. It was awesome.
We were saying it almost went through the net. So you guys leave here, top of the table, a fine night. Talk about the biggest keys for you. We're saying there's still plenty of business to do in this regular season. Can't start thinking about the playoffs just yet, but you guys are in pole position to hit the home stretch in the Npsl. If you could pinpoint 1 or 2 things for this Orange County side to really focus in on or really hone in on, what would those 2 things be?
I just have to say, we can't get complacent. We can't take every practice being lazy and act like we've already won it, because we haven't. We just have so much work to do. We have Golden State at home, which is going to be a huge game for us, and every single game is the biggest game, and we have to take 3 points out of every single game. And I know we can. We just got to play like we did tonight, and I think this win is going to get us going, and I think we're going to finish strong and bring the title back home to OC.
Absolutely. Classy as ever, a fine captain's effort from Michael Bryant. Before we let you go, Michael, anybody you'd like to say hello to?
The fans that came out tonight, to be honest, it was awesome to see them out there, and I had a big smile on my face walking over to the sideline after the game, and their support is awesome. Driving all the way down here to San Diego, that's hard, but I appreciate their support. It's awesome.
A well-earned tip of the cap to the OCFC faithful, making plenty of noise in the stands here at Mission Bay this evening, and it was a nice night to make noise, celebratory noise, in the form of a 3-1 victory on the road here in San Diego against the now former first-place team here in this 2018 Npsl season in the Southwestern Conference, ASC San Diego. The new top dogs for the time being, as of May the 19th, 2018, it is Orange County FC. Again, your final score this evening at Buccaneer Stadium on the campus of Mission Bay High School. ASC San Diego 1, Orange County Football Club 3. For all the fantastic staff involved with OCFC, my name is Nate Abaurea, wishing you a pleasant end to your weekend and a good start to your week. OCFC, if you're a fan of them, it's going to be a nice start to your week. Your side is in first place. Bye for now.